Hello and welcome. You're watching News of the Hour on NDTV. And remember, you can catch us at youtube.com/NDTV. Well, this morning we picked our big headlines of the day and told you to pick from them the story that you would like to hear more about. This was our poll, and a whopping 52% of your votes went to the big swearing-in ceremony that we are counting down to right now. And that, of course, is Uddhav Thackeray to be sworn in as Chief Minister of Maharashtra, the first Thackeray to be sworn in as Chief Minister, and of course the first Shiv Sena Chief Minister in 20 years in Maharashtra. It's really being pegged as a massive ceremony. In fact, it's being talked about as the Shivraj Abhishek, and really talking about Shivaji and making that connection between Shivaji's Rajyabhishek and Uddhav Thackeray's coronation as Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Let's give you a sense of what things are looking like right now, and we'll go to, of course, all of that in a moment. But just this is sort of counting down to it. Posters coming up across Mumbai overnight, a poster which talks about the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi, but makes the very clear point that the Mukhyamantri or Chief Minister is from the Shiv Sena. And you have that clear line of succession there, as it were, a picture of Balasaheb Thackeray, Uddhav in the middle, and the sort of young hope of the Shiv Sena, Aditya Thackeray there as well. But actually, the most interesting part of that poster really is this throwback picture to where Bal Thackeray can be seen greeting Indira Gandhi. And of course, it might seem strange right now, but it's also true that historically Bal Thackeray in fact supported several of Indira Gandhi's policies. He even supported the emergency imposed by Indira Gandhi in 1975. So there is a history of Shiv Sena support, at least, to the Congress that goes back all the way until then. Well, the Uddhav Thackeray, of course, coming to power with the help of the NCP and the Congress. What more do we know about the swearing-in ceremony that will take place? Well, we're hearing at this point that some ministers are going to be sworn in as well, along with Uddhav Thackeray being sworn in as Chief Minister. At least 2 each from the Shiv Sena, the Congress and the NCP. Of course, speculation over the Deputy Chief Minister's post, and that almost certainly perhaps likely to go to Ajit Pawar. And that, of course, really is the story of the power sharing formula, as it were. Ajit Pawar, just days ago, having in a sense given support to Devendra Fadnavis, he was sworn in as Deputy Chief Minister then very early on Saturday morning as part of a BJP NCP alliance government. And that, of course, unraveled in just 80 hours, and post the Supreme Court saying that there would have to be an immediate floor test. Ajit Pawar first resigned, and then soon after, about an hour or so after that, Devendra Fadnavis had to resign as well. Now, if indeed Ajit Pawar is to be Deputy Chief Minister of the alliance government, then that will be perhaps the biggest bounce back imaginable for the 60-year-old leader of the NCP. The fact that he went against his party chief, in a sense, Sharad Pawar, and had to be wooed back with all the combined persuasive skills of the NCP. In the interim, another big NCP leader, Jayant Patil, who was made the party legislative chief, well, he seems to be a strong claimant for the Deputy Chief Minister's post as well. Remember, power sharing arrangements in Maharashtra worked out between these three parties, said that the Deputy Chief Minister's post would come from the NCP and the Congress would get the Speaker's post instead. So, who will be the Deputy Chief Minister from the NCP? Does Jayant Patil still have a chance, or is Ajit Pawar going to be Deputy Chief Minister yet again in a matter of just 5 or 6 days from the last time he was sworn in? That question still open to some speculation, but it seems that it could be a very strong possibility indeed. What we do know is that Ajit Pawar is not going to be sworn in today. He's not among those who's going to be sworn in today. So, of course, some doubt on that clearly still lies. But take a look at our live coverage now coming in from Shivaji Park in Mumbai, and you get a sense of just how enormous these arrangements are. There have been well, the stage has been erected, and it seems this entire venue, in fact, can host 8,000 people. That's the rough number that's expected to show up at that swearing-in ceremony. These pictures from slightly earlier, of course, now people have already started trickling in large numbers. Just about an hour or so to go before that swearing-in ceremony begins. It's scheduled for 6:40 p.m. this evening. And you can see the flurry, the activity, all of that happening right now as we count down to that big moment. What we're also seeing is that the NCP chief, Sharad Pawar, is on his way to the swearing-in venue as we speak. So all of that expected. The other interesting sidelight of that is the fact that Congress President Sonia Gandhi and her son Rahul Gandhi are not going to be attending that swearing-in ceremony. They will be represented by other senior leaders of the Congress. Now, here, take a look at that. Once again, the Mumbai Congress's posters also giving you a sense of how closely the alliance leaders are now banding together. That, of course, has the big leaders, but it also now has Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray on that poster as well. Now, Shivaji Park, the venue of this big swearing-in ceremony, again, a venue that has iconic significance for many Mumbaikars and, of course, for the Shiv Sena. This is where, for instance, Sachin Tendulkar cut his teeth as a cricketer. And it's the venue he's associated with. But it's also where Balasaheb Thakray's memorial is. It's a small, humble memorial. But of course, many of the Shiv Sena's Dashera rallies also happen at this venue. And today, it's been set up, as I said, with lots of references to Shivaji, the sort of the rallying point of all Marathas. And 80,000 people, as I said earlier, expected to attend that swearing in, a massive stage being erected, and the stage also designed by a Shiv Sena leader, Nitin Desai, who in fact has designed sets not just for political events earlier, but also Bollywood films. The stage itself measures around 8,000 feet and can seat 300 people. Now, when you have three parties in an alliance, you clearly need a big stage in order to be able to seat everybody. 1,000 workmen have been working to set this all up. Designers have been working since Wednesday evening to set up that massive stage, and of course the background of that, and inspired by both Bal Thackeray and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So that's what's expected. Huge security for this event, given how many VVIPs are attending it. At least 2,000 police personnel deployed in Shivaji Park, we're told. Extra security also around Matoshri, which is Uddhav Thackeray's residence, from where he was going to go to that venue. Well, we'll continue to get you the latest details on that. We can also tell you that the list of dignitaries who are expected at this swearing-in ceremony include the Congress's Kamal Nath and Bhupesh Baghel, the Chief Ministers of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, DMK leader M.K. Stalin, the leader of the opposition in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, is also going to be present. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was issued an invitation by Uddhav Thackeray, but he is unlikely to attend at this point. There is no clarity on that. So Uddhav Thackeray all set to be sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh just 2 days after Devendra Fadnavis stepped down, bringing to an end a chaotic 80-hour period in Maharashtra. Well, thank you for watching this news update. Do stay tuned to News of the Hour on youtube.com/NDTV.